And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the next part, and it's myself and Tyson. We are still here. How do you think? How was your first round? How did you think that hardcore tournament?
Very good indeed. Surprising victory, but yeah, very good.
Well, we've got a whole batch of title matches coming for you, including the JCPW World title match. That's going to be coming up for you very, very soon. But we're going to crack on with our opening match for this half of the pay-per-view. But we're looking forward to it. It's going to be coming up for you really soon. So here we go. Here's your next match. So this is Tyson Black. Now this is for the JCPW Warfare Championship. Now this is our development league, if you want. This is our development title, and Tyson Black representing Fatality, which is the group which has got a lot of action tonight. But this is going to be our next match. It is for the JCPW Warfare Champion. As you can see, there are ladders there, so this will be a ladder match.
I love a good ladder match. As seen in the last part, we had that ladder match for the title.
Yeah, we had that TLC match. So Eddie Geary coming out on top of that after getting absolutely busted open on that ladder. A huge end of days. But now that's Tyson Black representing. But this next superstar, let's just say he's a little bit creepy.
Oh.
But I wouldn't say creepy in a scary way. I'd say creepy in a creepy way.
Indeed, he does look a bit weird. Warfare champion. I don't really know what to think, but I'll make my judgments later.
Well, this is Gabriel. Gabriel, to win the current title that he's got, he had a first ever match in JCPW against Peters Akira, which is something we'll see in our Ascension to Gold match. And let's just say something switched in that guy's head. Now you thought Crimson and Fraga were brutal. This guy is sick, and I mean generally, ever since winning that match, I don't know, his attitude is that everyone is beneath him, and he is some kind of leader from another world, or possessed by the angel Gabriel, angel of light or something. It's a little bit weird.
It seems very weird. You just explained it there. I don't really know how to react, but yeah, I'm gonna have to see how he does in this match.
Definitely will for that Warfare Championship. It's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well.
I am indeed.
So get yourself comfortable with this. It's gonna be a brutal one, I reckon. Here we go. So Tyson Black. That is what it's all about, that JCPW Warfare Championship. We're going to go to your ring announcer. So that is Tyson Black. That is Gabriel. Bell rings, and here we go. You're already seeing that Savior complex. One clothesline over on his hands. But Tyson flips out of that one. So, what are you expecting from the lad? What are you expecting from this ladder match?
Well, as you said, as I said earlier in that TLC match, we saw a shocking, well, in my opinion, a shocking win from Eddie. And I mean, if it's anything to go by, you said anyone can win a ladder match. It's just making that climb up there. So anyone could really win. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's just going to be a mystery to me, anyway.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. As I see Gabriel now going to that middle rope, goes for a splash. Oh, splash onto the back of the head then.
Massive splash. You got to
to that corner, Gabriel. This is what I mean. He has this. Can you tell what I mean by Gabriel, about this whole Messiah complex that he seems to have? Twist and shout, neck breaker there. Tyson now in full control of that one. I was laying in the boots. The thing is that we've just seen that TLC match. You know, do you reckon these guys are going to try and outdo that match, or do you reckon they just want to win that title? Move there. As you see, Tyson. Right, are we still there, Mr. Brown? Are we still there, Mr. Brown? I think we might have lost my commentator, co-pilot for tonight's show. So we'll just keep going until we see we get him back. Let's see. Gabriel now going to the outside for that ladder. Put Tyson Black showing a bit of his own, as I say, maybe rubbing it into Gabriel there. Tyson goes to the outside, playing like a cat and mouse. Oh, kick there, huge kick from Gabriel, sending Tyson Black down, but he's reversed into a dragon screw leg whip. And then proceeds with using it because Irish whip into that corner, and then goes to the ladder.
Yep.
And you know, we are back. Travis is back at the commentary. We had some technical issues there. You are still back there now with us, aren't you, Travis?
Yeah, some person backstage didn't like the sound of my voice and wanted to cut my mic.
So let's just say somebody just got fired. But anyway, we are going to get straight into obviously Tyson Black now going for the ladder. As I said, this is a ladder match for the Warfare Championship. Oh, catches Gabriel with a big knee.
Big knee strike in the corner, but able to get out of it.
Oh, electric chair into the German suplex. There's a Kenny Omega move there.
Taking a lot of strength, you got to think.
He's taking a trip to. Oh, we know this is the blackout. You've seen this before. This is the blackout kick. Here it comes. Use it. Oh, went for the blackout, but Gabriel able to reverse it there.
Able to sidestep and just quickly move out of the way.
Oh, knee strike there. Now, if you noticed, that right knee of Gabriel is actually braced, so he's using that knee brace. What's that going to do? Because that's like a steel brace. That's just going to add so much more impact to that knee strike.
As you said, yeah, going to add a lot more pressure to the knee, to the knee strike, and you got to think that it's going to hurt a lot more.
As Gabriel is going to try and line something up. What's Gabriel got planned here? Oh, look at this! It's almost like what's it called? Like a dream street there.
Variation by the looks of it. I don't really know what to call that, but
Gabriel moving the ladder. No, he's repositioning it. No, he just flapped something.
I don't know what he's going for here, but you've got to think he's got devastation on his mind right now.
Without a doubt. You know, you don't follow him, he will beat you. I think that's his kind of MO. He was driving towards that ladder there, but Tyson able to wake up and see what's going on. There's a fireman's carry.
Just able to reverse out of maybe out of desperation to get out of the whatever he had planned for the ladder, but
Gabriel now resetting up that ladder. This looks dangerous. He's got something. Brian's going to go for a punch on the second one.
Trying to wear him down. I thought, big boot.
Big boots! Oh, I think he connected with the steel steps on the way down there.
I was about to say, I heard them steps possibly could be knocked out.
Is this going to be enough to keep Gabriel's now up that ladder? Why is that? Wait, thought different of it. This is what is Gabriel up to? He's up and down the ladder like a jackrabbit. He goes for it. Maybe that hesitation.
Able to, that hesitation able to give
Tyson Black.
Tyson, there we go. Couldn't think for a second.
Tyson Black now laying strikes has power bombs him off the ladder. What's he going for here? Nice. Variation of dice bread number 2, I think they call that one, don't they?
I was about to say dice bread.
And now Tyson now climbing the ladder, has his hands on that belt. Is it going to be enough to pull it down? Gabriel needs to make a move quickly. Unable to strike, and again.
Able to take his hands off the ladder because off the title belt, should I say, and then pulling him down.
Pulls him down. Gabriel now has control of this one. Irish whip into the top turnbuckle there. Very back and forth match we've seen so far.
Yeah, well, it didn't. In my honest opinion, I didn't really expect this. I thought it to go mostly Gabriel's way, but it's been very back and forth. Tyson has been able to stay into this match.
And it's like using that strength, throws Gabriel, just tossed him to the outside. This is a wise tactic here from Tyson Black, sending Gabriel to the outside. But Gabriel's got to get in. Tyson's almost got that belt down. Is he going to get it? Oh, just manages to stop him there. That was close there.
That was very close indeed. I thought Tyson had it there, but just able to climb up that ladder.
Oh, Gabriel throws him off. Hey, Gabriel's got this. Gabriel just needs to... What?
I think he wants to inflict more pain. I don't really know what he's doing here.
Tyson's just fallen 12, 15 feet off the top of the ladder, and you want to worry about making sure you inflict more pain.
I don't really understand that tactic there.
Not at all. There's a what that could have cost him there.
Me, it
throws him down.
As I said, I don't really understand that tactic there, but
this is that whole complex that Gabriel just thinks he's untouchable.
Exactly. I think it could be the downfall of this match.
It's going to go for it again. Is that beautiful Dream Street style move there?
Yeah. But again, he's not climbing the ladder, and you all think that could be a downfall here.
It looks like he wants to inflict a bit more. Send him into that.
Into the exposed turnbuckle.
On the exposed turnbuckle. But again, this just not finishing the match, finishing off.
I don't really understand. As I said, I don't really understand his tactic. He could have had the match won here, but he just seems to be wanting to inflict more punishment, more pain.
Want to make an example of it? This is the thing. If you watched that hardcore title, the Warfare title that match he had against Peter Akira, he had the same kind of conflict, but that was the thing. All you had to do was pin your opponent. And several times Gabriel had this match won, but chose not to do anything about it. And this is that that's Messiah complex again. Kicks the ladder down there, and drakes him over the top rope.
Big suplex, draping suplex over the rope.
Gabriel's going for something, but Tyson Black hips up.
What he's looking for there.
Got himself caught there, and then drapes him over.
Again, draping suplex over the rope. You've got to think that's going to take a lot out of Tyson. Those ropes are quite stiff.
Exactly, they are. That is strong cable. That is a very strong cable that's going. We can see. Look at this again. Gabriel looking to inflict one. Tyson is down and out.
You got to think he's going to want to put him down and out. Though you got to think that if he could easily kick back to his feet and get and quickly get into that ring. We've seen the speed that he possesses, so he wants to put him down for good, and that dice spread again, but this time on the outside.
And this is the tactic you need to do. Big dice spread, and then rolls to the outside. Looks like Gabriel straight back up, realizes the urgency there.
And straight back into the ring, and big suplex variation there. I don't really know what that was.
Toss there, the hip toss has it front face up now, and again, leading his opponent around. Oh no, that went wrong!
Oh. See, this is what I'm talking about, making mistakes, making small little mistakes like that.
That is definitely that's a
taking advantage.
Is Tyson Black gonna pull down that game and he's getting wait a minute, Tyson has got it! Tyson Black is your new JCPW Warfare champion. First win in the column for fatality, but that's not the story. Gabriel lost this match to his own his own kind of
his own tactics, I guess. He wanted to inflict that more punishment so he couldn't get back up to the ladder, but Tyson just able to quickly reverse that clothesline, as you saw, sending him to the outside of the ring and quickly able to climb that ladder and get the belt.
Exactly, it was down to Tyson, down to Gabriel trying to this side complex. But there he is, your new Warfare champion. That is Tyson Black. Congratulations to Tyson Black on that win. Perfect example of take the win when you've got it. Exactly there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our next one. We've cleared the rings from the ladders. We're like New Japan here. We don't hang around. We get them out of the ring. Once we've won, you get out of the ring, so we can move on with our next match. What we think? So you go what coming up for you next? It is our tag team championship. Now this is the final of a tag team tournament. Again, this is going to be an Ascension to Gold, but this is a tag team Ascension to Gold match. And we will see Fatality one more time taking on the tag team of the Anarchists.
More ladders, and hopefully this time, I hope Fatality learns from the last match with
Tyson Black picking up that win. Thing is that Fatality want to keep the momentum going because Tyson Black has got the first win for Fatality tonight. So
exactly,
you know, he's going to want. Only going to push these guys further to want to make them to kind of pull off a victory in that one.
I feel like they're gonna want to keep that momentum going. They're gonna want to get, just make sure that they don't make the mistakes that Gabriel made in the last match.
Without a doubt. So if you want to know, that is Ace. The big man is Ace Porter, and the small superstar that is Antonio Blade. They're taking on the team of the Anarchists, Tyler Rex and Lee Jacobs.
Very interesting looking team here.
Well, the interesting thing about Tyson Black, about Lee Jacobs, I mean, Lee Jacobs was a former protege of, if you remember from the previous, from the HardCore Titles tournament, he was a student of Vincent Lawrence. He was part of the industry, and out of nowhere, he's formed this tag team with Tyler Rex, and I'll be honest, Lee Jacobs, I think the words out. Lee Jacobs and Vincent Lawrence met in a qualifying match for this HardCore title. Vincent Lawrence was pissed. I mean, he beat his student from pillar to post, and obviously picked up the win.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, look very interesting. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do in this match. And as I said before, hopefully learning from the previous match.
Yeah, not doing the same mistake as Gabriel. Here we go, Antonio. So it's his tornado tag rules as well. So all 4 competitors will be in the ring at the same time. And here we go. So that's Antonio. That is Antonio Blade in the trousers and Ace Porter in the trunks. And then on the opposite team, Lee Jacobs is running along here, and Tyler Rex is the black guy. If you want to say that's the way we can put it. Can we say that?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's nothing against anyone. It's just
he's just black. Anyway, big boot there from Antonio, from Ace Porter there. So we will try our best to keep you going with this one, because there's a lot of action going to be going on with this one throughout the match.
You got to think that no tag rule could help here in this match for both teams, in all honesty, because if you take one person out from the other team, you can easily both target the other man, you know, and that could advantage any one of these teams.
Exactly. I mean, you've got you've got to take out. This is not a lot of we just have to take out one person. There are two. This is a perfect example of what you mean now about teaming up. Antonio Blade's been sent to the outside, and now that leaves Ace Porter in the ring with the Anarchists.
Yeah, exactly, in that you can see Tyler Rex, they're able to break up whatever. Oh my god, a massive power bomb as I was talking there.
But Antonio Blade looks like he's got the equalizer.
He's got that steel chair, the first weapon of this match.
There it is. Sends it over to the opponent and back of the head.
Did not so hard, see that coming again. This
hit him so hard he lost grip. Lost grip.
Yeah, as I was about to say, sorry for interrupting you there, but that's one of the advantages of a tornado tag. You can be concentrating on one person as another person comes up behind with a steel chair, you know.
Perfect example, yeah. And I would see both fatality. Now it looks like Ace Porter setting up the ladder.
Big sunset flip power bomb.
Ace Porter climbing to the outside. This could be over quick. Like has Antonio Blade made? No, he hasn't made the pace. Sends that steel chair. But this is an example. See, concentrate on Jacobs, but Tyler Rex was able to get into the ring to break it up.
Oh, I'm pushing that ladder over. This is a dangerous situation here. Just dangling his Ace from the top of the ladder.
And Ace is a big man.
From the belt, sorry.
It's bigger than that's about an 18-foot drop there.
Just falling to the max. He's got to be in pain here, but.
See now. Where's our little
Falcon Arrow onto the chair there.
Yes, I've got to say, onto that steel chair. And look at Ace Porter begging Tyler Rex to get back in the ring. Antonio Blade rolls through.
Big power bomb there.
Again, perfect example.
Yeah, he was concentrated on is it Lee?
Lee Jacobs, yeah, he's concentrating on Lee Jacobs there, and just get leveled with absolutely leveled with that ladder now.
Yeah, exactly. Went for a clothesline and reversed into the variation of a Uranagi.
Yes, onto that, and again onto that steel chair. Now we've got a member of each team at the top of that ladder. This is going to get dangerous.
You can see both men fight. They do not want to fall off that ladder. But look at this. Smart, pulling him off the ladder there.
And now Antonio Blade. Antonio Blade, what's Antonio Blade doing? He had the belt there.
He had second foot.
He's not. The belts are right there, Antonio. They're right there. He wants the big spot. I think he's looking for that big spot. But look at this. Why is they from Ace Porter guarding the ladder as Tag Partner climbs?
Ooh, big butterfly gutbuster there as well.
Great match we're seeing here. Some great tag team. Oh, there it is! Blade with that Blade Runner. There it is.
Move there.
Zigzag. It's called the Blade Runner.
Saw a brainbuster to the knee by Ace on the outside there.
Ace Porter has seized the danger, sends Lee Jacobs to the outside.
Bringing him back in though. Big DDT, draping DDT there.
Bringing in the hard way. Again, all four players now back in that ring. Oh, this is the real deal. Look at this underhook pile driver. And then Antonio Blade with that schoolboy into the power bomb.
Massive maneuvers by both men there.
Oh, wait a minute, look at this. There's a still. You're going to see that Blade Runner again. Blade running onto the steel chair.
Lower back whacking against that steel chair.
And one more time. oh, this could be the end. We've got both competitors down at the moment, both on the finishers as well. And Antonio Blade picks up the great equaliser, the steel chair.
You see Ace just trying to manage to get them belts down.
He's done it! Ladies and gentlemen, win number 2 for Fatality.
You could see the tactic there as well. You could see the
Antonio's.
Yeah.
But once it's crazy that that's the other thing. Look at that real deal.
That school power bomb there really set it up for Ace to climb that ladder and get them belts.
That was the ending point for Tyler X for me, right onto that steel chair. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have crowned our new tag team champions, Ace Porter and Antonio Blade. Congratulations. Now we've just gone from an example of of how not the wrong tactics used in a ladder match to a picture perfect win there for Fatality.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going on to our next match. If I'm right, I think this may well be for the women's title, the Shooting Star division. As we just clearing out the ring of those ladders.
The following contest is
Here we
a
go.
steel cage match, and it's for the Women's All-Star Championship.
That is right. This is for the All-Star, the Shooting Star division title, as you call it, the All-Star Championship here in JCPW, and it is an Ascension to Gold steel cage. Now, Travis, if you want to explain to people the usual rules of a steel cage match, like how would you end that one?
The usual rules are you escape to win. You can escape through the door. You can escape through the top of the cell, or the steel cage, should I say, or pinfalls or submissions. I don't know how it works here, but
usually is well. This is an Ascension to Gold match, so you are half right. But the only way to escape this one, again, cruising the name of the picture, Ascension, is you must climb over the top of the steel cage. You can't exit through the door, and you can't go for the pin or submissions. It's all about, this is an old school steel cage match.
just escape to win. And I mean, this is the kind of cage match I like, you know, just an all-out trying to not decapitate. That's not the word I was looking for. Trying to like take your opponent out so you can just climb to the top and get the victory.
Well, there we go. So we got, that is Alice. So we talk about the lose. That is Alice Zander in the ring, the #1 contender, and her opponent. She is the JCPW Shooting Star Division Champion. It's JC Wolf's girlfriend. It's Mercedes.
Cannot wait to see this matchup. It's very interesting to me, and as I said, I don't really know too much about the competitors here, but so far they have been blowing it out of the park in my eyes, and that's what I like to see.
Exactly. So for those who want, so to give you a bit of background on Mercedes, Alexander came in from an outside company, but has found her feet here in JCPW. She did take a hiatus at the end of the year, but made a shock comeback at our first show, actually entering the #1 contenders match for this title. And this is Mercedes. Now this is JC Wolf's other half, his girlfriend. Oh, Mercedes, and believe me, JC Wolf is very protective over this girl.
I'll try not to say anything too against him then.
But I don't worry about that. Believe me, she not only does she compete here in JCPW, she's also DCA and CCL, and she basically has the reputation of being a complete whore.
Oh. Well, if you get punched in the face for saying that, then that's fine by me. But as long as it's not me.
Well, I'm just going. let me just go in. What people say she is. But the thing is, though, this look you're seeing now is a new look for Mercedes, because Mercedes back in DCA was involved with a tag team called the Plastics. That says it all. Their attitude was wrong. The whole kind of the whole thing of the Plastics, and it put Mercedes on a major losing streak. But she met with a very old friend of hers called Shazeen Freer, though she was the head of a group called the Blacklist that JC Wolf and Mercedes were brought into back in the good old days of DCA. And after this little conversation, Mercedes' attitude changed, and this is the new look. And she's serious. She wants to win, and she wants to make sure she holds that championship. So a bit of a story background there for you on Mercedes.
You saw Alice go straight after her and already trying to get out of the cage. I think this is a smart strategy. She's trying to escape the cage early on.
But this is a good thing about this steel cage. This steel cage has been specifically designed to make it difficult to get a foothold. As you saw as you look at the strength of Mercedes there.
A lot of power right there.
Definitely, like I said, there is a referee on the outside, but he's not there to open. He's not there to open. No, as Falabao say.
And you've got to say the height advantage here goes to Alice, but Mercedes is going to have to try and overcome that. Like the height could give her an advantage to climb that steel cage.
Well, and getting Mercedes down as well. Mercedes doesn't make for it. Let's see. Oh no, rock kick there from Mercedes.
And as you were saying about this steel cage, it seems to be it's made out of a stronger type of chicken wire, basically, so it's a bit stronger, so you're not going to fall off the cage halfway through climbing it, or it's not going to break very easily. But
it also makes it fucking out. But also, it's difficult to get a foothold, as you saw. Just that we get again. You saw Alexander trying to find a foot, trying to get a foot wedged into that steel cage. It makes it difficult. That's what makes this match. As this match goes on as well, because not only are you going to have sweat, it may well be blood, it's going to be all over that steel cage. It's going to make it a hell of a lot more difficult to climb it and get to the top.
Everyone's there. Oh jeez, a small package kind of driver off that top rope there. But you always hear wrestlers talk about how the top rope and the middle ropes get slippy because the amount of sweat or whatever is on the ropes, and that's exactly the same with a steel cage. As this match goes on, the sweat, the possible blood, this is
the general conversation in the room as well. It's gonna make, because it is warm in this. It is warm in this arena, and this is a full arena, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a lot of condensation going around here, a lot of breath. As the Mercedes dragging Alexander. Oh, look at this.
I think this might be the first time we're going to see the cage used as a weapon, and right into steel cage with a slingshot.
Yes, but that Mercedes brushes it off. Mercedes sees Alice and gets to her feet quickly. There with the shin breaker.
See, targeting the legs there could be a smart strategy, stopping her from climbing.
Alexander! Alexander went for a elbow drop, but just misses it.
Now look at Mercedes, possibly looking for that gory bomb special there.
Right, driving it face first into that. Now I will be honest, Mercedes did let me know to look out for a new finisher tonight.
Well, I'm very interested to see, possibly, if she gets to perform it, what that is.
Oh, that face first into that steel cage.
Yeah, face first across the steel cage, body first across the ropes.
Again, Mercedes able to brush it off just enough, and slams the knee. Nice tactic here from Jason. Face first.
As you can see, though, Mercedes hasn't climbed the cage really yet, and I think that's wise, because obviously she's not making herself prone to the attacks. Like you can, when Alex has climbed the cage, you could see that she was prone to the attacks of Mercedes.
What's this? I think that was it.
Kill switch. I don't know what you want to call that. Twisting on prettier. I don't even know.
But that was was that going to be enough? Alexander, that shook Alexander up. But again, Mercedes noticed Alexander gets to the feet.
And again, as I said, not climbing the cage, because maybe that's a strategy. Not climbing the cage until she knows that Alice is down for the count, really.
Tornado DDT. This is a new. Again, we have seen so many. Like, she's going for the door. I don't know why she's going. What? The referee.
I really understand this. The referee should not be opening that door.
Referee, what are you doing?
Maybe he's not familiar with the rules either. I'm not really sure what's going on here.
I think a referee needs to look at the rule book, because I'll be having words. This is the.
What happens if they escape here?
Well, this match still goes on. Don't you worry about that. I will make sure that match gets restarted. And when that referee is gone from ringside and that cage is locked, I see trying to get out, but Alexander drags it back in.
Oh, big punch to the throat possibly there. I think you need to go have a word with that official.
Well, I was some words over the drops of knee there onto the face of Mercedes. And again, Alexander going to the top. I don't know, but she's putting herself prone, as you're saying.
Exactly, she's turning her back to whatever's going on.
Oh, and again, Mercedes first pulls her down, so it goes face first off into the mat. Mercedes just checking. Dawkins springs off with a beautiful elbow drop. Is that going to be enough, Mercedes? Now it looks like she's climbing.
Possibly looking to escape.
Alexander manages to get up on there and pulls it down. And Mercedes looks like she's not getting herself off that. Maybe not went for that climb a bit too early. But Alexander trying to drag her down. And there we go. She manages to pull Mercedes down off the top of that steel cage. That match could have been over. And now driving her face first there.
Sorry, I had some technical difficulties with my
not
mic.
a problem at all.
And again, Alice climbing the cage again, and she just threw Mercedes off. This could be the end here.
Oh, Alice is on the top. Mercedes needs to get to her feet.
Mercedes quickly climbing the edge of that cage, and right to the knee again. That seems to be a focal point in this match. The knee of Alice.
But again, which again is a right tactic. Take out the knee, and she loses that ability to climb. I see Alexander now brought back in, pulled back into the ring. Both girls now fighting on the top rope.
Oh, now Alice off the cage and bounces off.
Mercedes look again, goes for another elbow drop.
Big elbow drop.
Again, wise tactic from Mercedes. Wanted to make sure her opponent is down and stays down.
That big elbow. That air crash there onto the knee.
Innovation by Mercedes. And again, another move. I've seen a lot of new moves here from Mercedes. Obviously, yourself wouldn't know. You would not see Mercedes, but I've seen a lot of new moves from the side of Mercedes right now. Mercedes, famous or K2, or K2,
whatever you want to call it.
Here we go. We're going to see it again. No.
Oh no, this one reversed.
Scouted it that time.
He saw that coming. Obviously saw that coming. Able to grab hold of the foot. Again, trying to make that climb.
This has been battlefield. Both of these have been really close. But Mercedes keeping up. See the trouble she's in, and again drives that knee.
Drive the knee into that steel cage, and again.
Alexander almost losing the grip on it. Is pulls it off. Drives her face first.
Face first into the mat.
Mercedes looking for a bit of reversal there from Alexander. What a match for the women's title, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this match has been all out, and They're going all out in this, and
But have you had a favourite so far?
I mean, I'm not one for favourites, but by the looks of it, Alice could be winning this matchup with that top rope underhook facebuster.
The Pepsi plunge, as CM Punk would call it, or an avalanche pedigree. But Alexander maybe making sure
she's out of the match, completely out of it, as I said before. And you can see that they're getting their foot in a lot quicker now that the match is going on. They're learning, like, not learning where to put their feet, but it seems a lot easier for them to know where to, like,
to get their footholds in. But it looks like Mercedes!
Oh!
So that was
it then. Looked like she was about to climb out of the cage, but again, Mercedes able to stop her.
Yeah, managing to get hold of that leg, pulling it back in,
and hold of that knee, and as you said, pulling her back into the cage.
So he's dropping down. So both knees dropping down. Irish whip into the top turnbuckle.
Went for a big splash.
She's going to go for it. Oh, spins it over into a backbreaker.
Do not want to call that move by what it used to be called. I don't think that's PG.
I said we ain't PG here in JCPW. Don't you worry about it. Alexander looks at Alexander was going for a big move there, but Mercedes manages to block it there.
Now look at this, looking for a gory bomb special again.
They are driving it face first. Jinx.
Yes, indeed, we're on the same wavelengths now.
Mercedes fires it up again, go with that little eerie neck breaker, working the face and head and neck of Alexander. Alexander's looks like she's struggling.
Back to her feet, quickly rolls out of the way.
Mercedes
now gets that big splash or whatever that was. I think that was more of an elbow.
Look at this! Oh! Sliding complete shot.
Big flat line there.
Mercedes kick to the midsection. We're going to see it one more time.
Rolling on rolling kill switch, whatever you want to call it.
We'll get a name for it. We'll speak to Mercedes. We'll get a name for it. Look at that. We're going to look at another angle. Look at that. Just driving Alexander's face into the mat.
You don't think this is going to be over. She, as I said before, she's made sure that she's out and she's not being able to move. But as I say that, she's climbing the rope.
Just climbing up to the ropes. Is it going to be enough?
And look at that, Mercedes wise. They're able to wise by climbing down there because she saw that Alexander was back to her feet.
Mercedes has been, she's fighting beyond her years. This is an impressive showing for Mercedes.
Yeah, exactly, but both women really impressive in my eyes. As you say, Mercedes like pulling out everything that she can right now. Just to try and win.
Yeah, Mercedes going to the top. Is it going to be enough? Is she going to go for the escape? She's up.
Look at there.
What's Mercedes? You've got the match won.
What's she doing? I don't know what she's doing. She just seems to be waiting up there.
Oh, there she sees Alexander climbing. That momentary hesitation could cost Mercedes.
Don't know what she was thinking there, but as you said, Alexander able to get back to her feet and stop Mercedes. Excuse me, from
getting out of it. I think that momentary that hesitation hopefully won't cost Mercedes. I see Alexander with a strike.
Oh, but reversal there. I don't know if you noticed that. She put her hands up to stop her from going face first into the cage.
Mercedes now looking like she's going to the corner. Finding
that corner.
Mercedes now at the top, but Alexander again on her feet, So many times these women have been so close. But look at this, Mercedes is
trying to scurry out of the way, I think. I'm not sure.
Again, it's pulled back in by Alexander.
This match has been everything you expect out of a steel cage, and possibly a little bit more. And again, able to reverse, get the hands up in the way, and again, able to get her off with the ropes.
Mercedes is going straight. Oh, she's turning round with a big splash.
Big splash.
Mercedes looking like she's. Oh, look at this! Roll through.
What's this?
Another variation of that air raid crash.
Yeah, another variation, as you said, of the air raid crash neck breaker. It's got to put a lot of pressure on the neck, the head, trying just to take her out of this match. And
run of there. This could be the start. She's gonna go for it one more time mid-section. She's got the arms. We're gonna see it one more time. This beautiful move. There it is. That spinning, rotating, spinning, and prettier.
Rolling on prettier, rolling kill switch. I don't really know.
I said we'll get Mercedes to tell us what she's. All she said was look out for a new move, but she didn't tell. Oh, look at the white. This is wise. Mercedes going to the other side of the ring.
Yeah, as you said, very wise indeed. The other side of the ring, trying to create separation, possibly to give her more time to climb, to escape.
Alexander is up again, manages to get hold of Mercedes.
The resilience of both of these. Big kick. Oh!
That could be it. Mercedes has just kicks off as Alexander folded in half.
Yeah, hit back first off the mat and just
Is it going to be enough? She's out. Mercedes is out.
Is she going to touch the floor?
Hesitant is Mercedes done it. Has Mercedes defended the title? There it is. What a match.
Did not want to lose that match there. Unable to escape.
What's the name of that move? Well, you might as well say.
What move?
The butterfly backbreaker.
Welcome to Chicago, motherfuckers.
Nice.
Little CM Punk for you there.
That wasn't enough to see that variation of that air raid crash, and this was the final one. I think that put Mercedes down, put Alexander down there. That was one and prettier. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, your winner. Defending that title. Congratulations to Mercedes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a really short commercial break. We will be with you right after this one. And what a match we have just made, as I did say, and we are going to move on to our next match of the evening. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it is for that JCPW World Title. I could be wrong. I didn't bring my match card with me. I got to double check that one. I should know this by now. This is my show. I don't even know my own match card. A bit dumb, really, isn't it?
The following contest is a steel cage
hopefully the ring announcer will inform us.
for the World Championship. Steel cage match. And it's for the World Championship.
Yes, it is. It's another Ascension to Gold steel cage match. And here is the man of the hour is JC Wolf. Now, a man you are quite familiar with, I think, Mr. Travis Brown.
Yeah, I have seen and I have heard things, and yeah.
Well, I think you may know. I think you may well know more from his secondary character, Jay Chardonnay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Chardonnay is a bit of a. Wow, we won't mention what Chardonnay is.
We know what Chardonnay is, but you know, but the Americans, the other people in other countries thinks it's posh.
Anyway, but yeah, this guy, in my opinion, very talented, very good in the ring, and that's not me just saying that, but that is it's proven, you know. But yeah, very talented in the ring, and
multiple world champion in multiple leagues. A very busy man as well, and always seems to find time to come home to JCPW. And this is another. So this is the same as the ladies match. There's Ascension to Gold steel cage match. So same rules apply. On your way to win is via escape.
Well, let's hope that referee from before isn't out here trying to open some doors, you know.
Fingers crossed. And I'll sort that one out. And then this one, they see Jason Wolf wearing the colours of his faction of VK4, and his opponent, representing undisputed MMA. This is Tom Doyle.
Very interesting looking man.
And his opponent.
The King of Scout style.
Weighing in at 241
I see.
Exactly. I think that's everything for when I say that. Whenever a guest commentary come along and said there's the King of Scout style, I get a little giggle.
I mean, I'm not very much of a big fan of Liverpool. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but hey.
Go on, sorry, what was you saying?
Yeah. I think I've got my pick in this match.
It should be an interesting match going to this one. You know, both Tom Doyle and Jason Wolf have got a storied history here in JCPW. Challenging, always, but one or either or both of them were challenging for the title. So these are the top guys as well. These are the top dogs here in JCPW. And it's only right that one of the top dogs holds the top dog title here.
Yeah.
There you go, Tom Doyle. So you're going to be looking out for JC Wolf. Now, I don't think Jay Shadley uses that lower class killer, that gut buster into that psycho kick or sit kick, but he has a secondary finisher he likes to call the JC Trigger, or the Ripcord JC Trigger. You can probably guess what that is. If you're a wrestling fan, you can probably imagine, but it is a brutal move. Well, there is the title, the JCPW World title. And here we go, Ascension go. No, it is a different referee, don't you worry, that is a different ref.
Thank God.
Hopefully this one we'll get it right. There we go, JC Wolf, Tom Doyle. But this is the good thing, this is the mix of this one as well. I see Tom Doyle straight in his back suplex, hold on to it.
Big German suplex.
Turning around into a vertical suplex there. Nice combination to start well. The thing is though, the advantage that that Tom Doyle has in this match, a reality check, is he's an MMA fighter. So he's used to being inside a steel cage. He's used to wearing down opponents to a point where they can't get back up.
Yeah, I was about to say the MMA background might help with a steel cage wrapped around them, you know.
Southern Light suplex there. Very rare move. The Southern Light suplex folds Tom Doyle in half.
Dropping him on the back of his neck, but big boot there, able to separate the two.
Now JC Wilson would now look, oh, that's dangerous. Dribble out in the rope with a steel cage there too.
Oh, big knee strike there.
Just able to get enough space between that to hit that knee strike.
Possibly not as much impact as even he wanted to put behind it because of that steel cage. If you're trying to run up against that super kick.
Oh, look at this. Spins him round. He locks the arms.
Big German suplex, or trapped arm German suplex, whatever you want to call it.
Straight jacket. Let's go straight jacket. There we go. Goes to climb again. There's this rope. I think this is the same steel cage. So is that going to be it's first? That's going to be disadvantage for these two. So go for it.
Sorry, especially you got to think this cage has been up in the lights. It can be slightly hot. It might be slightly like not worn down, but slightly more wearable, if that makes sense.
It does, yeah, I think, and obviously it's the same steel catch that the match that the girls have won. So it's previously already had. So, oh, look at that! Into a power bomb. So he's already had some action. So he's already got that sweat and all that over that match. Because let's be honest, both of those girls went from pillar to post on every side. Oh, ripcord knee strike. Bit of a dig at JC Wolf there.
Variation there, I think. But yeah, as you said, the sweat from the female competitors and all that obviously playing into it. And then we had to raise the cage just for a minute. Into the light.
This is Jason now coming in, strikes with drives through with a forearm. So you said you had a, I know you say you don't pick players, but you said you had one in mind. I think your phone was on there. I see now Tom Doyle now in control of that one. Has him up on his shoulders with a GTS. Looking good. Tom Doyle now trying to escape. We might have just lost Travis for a short while. I see now Tom Doyle just climbing to the top, but it's not enough. JC Wolf managed to get up there and drag him down against cover strikes. Yeah, we have just lost Travis for a short moment. Just had to go and deal with something from his other family. We hear his phone go off. He's got to deal with a short issue, so he'll be back really soon. So for now, we just got myself. I see trading shots on the outside. Wolf reverses it. This is what happened earlier and sends Tom Doyle down. And there's a great, absolutely great match going on here. JC Wolf climbing around, trying to find a foothold to climb up. Maybe it took too long as Tom Doyle was able to reverse that one there. Get off, kick to the face. Takes around, noses, corners up, down on level, diving neckbreaker off the top rope. JC Wolf looking good right now. Yeah, still like Enzaguri there. Going to the corner, but also realizes he can't escape the door. Finally, the referee got it right. JC Wolf begging Tom Doyle to get to his feet. Irish him to the bottom, leapfrogs over. And again, goes for a bicycle, but I think Tom Doyle was just able to. Comes back with a running knee strike there. Didn't get the first time, caught it the second time. JC Wolf now looking good. Spins in round with a JC trigger. Climbing it out, knock Tom Doyle to the corner. A JC Wolf looks like he's going to try and climb the cage. Tom Doyle draped in that bottom corner there. JC Wolf just scooching along. Maybe again just create some distance from his opponent. Right away to the side of the ring. And here we go as JC Wolf tries to suddenly make his way down. Tom Doyle with some moves, unites to get there with that reversal and lays in the punches. Stops JC Wolf from climbing down that steel cage. And then laying the punches, striking his opponent and dragging him back in with his leg. Both men now fighting on that top rope strike. Oh, it misses it. JC Wolf just managed to dodge it. Caught with a strike with his own. Tom Doyle goes to it. Reversal. To the midsection and sends Tom Doyle down. JC Wolf, he's climbing. Is this going to be enough? Tom Doyle sent down. Oh, he's stirring. Wolf, what are you doing? JC Wolf doing? He's standing on top of the cage. JC Wolf off the top of the steel cage with a huge crossbody. Holy shit! JC Wolf there flying off that top of the steel cage. Tom Doyle managed to get his way about and falls it with a combination of strikes. Springs in with another knee strike. Oh, I think I was bleeding it out. It's a phrase I haven't said for a while. We've got a bleeder. JC Wolf now in control. Tom Doyle realizing the urgency, punched in the head. Notices the blood. Tries to escape. Nowhere near enough. We'll keep JC Wolf down on that one. JC Wolf dragged Tom Dahl. Spins it. Raw driving face first into that steel cage. Already busted open. That's just going to make the cut even worse. JC Wolf is looking good right now. Oh, he's begging for Tom Dahl to get to his feet. Oh, goes for a running JC Trigger then. Catches Tom with a jab. Kick. Tom Dahl reverses it there. Rolls under. Kick to the midsection. Combinations. Oh, look at that combination from JC Wolf. JC Wolf is looking good, begging the crowd to get behind him. Irish whips into that top rope, that top turnbuckle, follows it with a knee strike. Oh, we've seen this combination before, but JC, Tom Dahl able to escape that one there. Has him up on the shoulders with a tower hacker bomb. Oh, that's not, it's looking dangerous. Tom Dahl has the second wind. He's got Wolf, butterflies the arms. Has him up for a D-driller. Hits him with that huge D-driller. Driving butterfly pile driver. Sends JC Wolf down. Tom Dahl now with urgency climbing to the top of that turnbuckle, the top of the rope, top of the cage. Is it going to be? No, JC Wolf is slowly starting to stir. Tom Dahl now at the top of that steel cage. Wolf able to get up there just before Tom Dahl able to escape out. Has hold of the ankle now, dragging his opponent back in. JC Wolf saw his championship slipping out of his hands there. Both guys are drives him face first into that steel cage. Gonna go for the pivot, no, springs off into a huge elbow drop. JC Wolf lining up, you're gonna see what's coming. It's the arms, he's got it. JC Trigger! Ripcord JC Trigger, is it enough? And a third time.
Looking to escape here. I'm back, by the way.
Sorry about that. That's not a problem. You had to sort out something, but that's not a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, but we are back. JC Wolf with that JC Trigger. Tom Dahl close to the other side.
Possibly looking for the escape. Quickly trying to escape, but
oh look, Jason's got it. Tom Dahl is just managed to escape. Tom Dahl able to get to the top quick enough. No,
but JC Wolf just able to escape.
JC Wolf with the win and is now the new JCPW World Champion. That was a great match. Don't worry about Travis, you watch back on the replay. You probably see the great selection with that.
Seen some of it, but the massive knee strikes.
Kind of a bit of a trademark, a bit of a staple of JC. Obviously that D-driller, the butterfly pile driver. Thought that was enough to put down. But this is the one that did it. That's the JC Trigger that put down Tom Dahl. And then from that point, as they say,
able to escape after that.
He is able to escape. Look at Tom Dahl looks dejected.
Looks annoyed, looks angry about the loss, but what a win for JC Wolf.
Congratulations to the new JCPW World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another short commercial break. We'll be right back for the main event.
As the fire of the movement fades away, a new blazing entity shall rise from its ashes. And with it comes a molten battleground. An inferno where gladiators and evil monsters shall duel. Titans will clash with warriors. The strength of the gates will be tested, and worlds will collide. As a chapter closes, a grander one begins. This is the birthplace of a new era. This is our Inception. Enjoying the show? Head over to our GOGBox page where you can support Star Team and even purchase a Unite membership for oh wow, I still can't believe this, for free!
So, welcome back, I guess. So, the next match coming up is the Ascension to Gold. Basically, the match rules are stated on the screen. 6 men start the match in an elimination style match. Pinned or submitted wrestlers must return to the back. The last 2 are to compete in a TLC match for a briefcase.
That is right. So, as Travis did they explain the rules of the match. They're on the screen as he's gone through them. Looking forward to this one.
I've got to say, this is a classic style match for me. You used to see these kind of matches back in the day. Maybe not with a ladder match finish, but you used to see these matches back in the day, and it's a very classic feel.
It is going to be. Oh wait, now, ladies, I will got to make a little bit of an announcement. 2 of the opponents who did qualify for this one, Bullet Adams and Enziguri, unfortunately, due to contractual issues, they were unable to compete in the match. So we did have a dark match before the whole pay-per-view started, and we have 2 new competitors in this match for you. But here we go with our first competitor making his way to the ring. Now, you saw Fragger earlier, yeah? Remember Fragger from Hulk? This is the leader of the Twisted Serial Killers. This is Damien.
Very intimidating. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the man to win this match. And that's just the first person coming out.
There is Damien looking anonymous, not anonymous, his name on screen. I can't think of the word, but he's looking that face mask, that covered up face, mixed in with Taker's jacket as well. These are Alistair Black, I'd say.
In my opinion, very interesting looking. I've said this about a lot of the guys tonight and the girls, but again, very interesting looking. And as I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the win this match, but that's just my opinion.
That is Damien. We got waiting for the rest of the opponents heading down towards the ring very soon. It's a new concept on an elimination match. As we said, is that TLC at the end of it. Or Ascension to Gold match, as we like to call it.
207 pounds. The best
Your next opponent. Now, you will like this guy. Now, he's our Ricochet, but he only debuted he debuted 2 weeks ago in an open invitational match for a spot in this one, and he came out on top. But this is Sebastian Boulay, also known as Mr. Moonsault.
Wow. As I said, I like the high-flying people, so let's hope he gets into my good books. Again, another one that I wouldn't be surprised if he was winning this.
But again, you're going to this guy. This lad is involved in this one. This guy is a high flyer, So he's definitely he's got to use those. I hope we do see that. We'd like to see Boulay flying off the top of a ladder. So they're looking cool, looking collected. So this is going to be a good. But this is the first time ever as well. I forgot to let you know about that, Mr. Brown. That this is a first time ever match.
Well, it's a very interesting first time ever as well. Very interesting concept. Let's hope we can get it to the very top here.
Exactly.
And as you can see, another fatality member going to the ring in Joe Rivers. Again, I don't know much about him. Looks very interesting. I've said that for nearly everyone that comes out. As
And then you get another one if you win this one.
possibly, you never know. Like, the fatality's on a bit of a
Exactly.
bit of a
I was about to say, they're on a bit of a momentum. They're on a bit of a winning streak at the moment. You know, could this be a good night for fatality? I mean, you've got Tyson Black winning the Warfare Championship. Ace Porter and Antonio Blade winning the Tag Team Championships. And now we have Joe Rivers going for the Ascension to Gold. A shot at the big one. You win this one. If he does, whoever wins this one, we've got to mention it in the rules. Whoever wins this one wins the briefcase. And that one, briefcase, gives you a chance to challenge for the JCPW World Champion anytime, any place. I don't know, it's a totally original concept, isn't it?
100% original. Cashing in any time you want.
And from Yamaguchi, Japan,
We got another 3 more to make their way out to the ring. I'm excited about this one. So many combustible elements in this one. 6 superstars looking for one step closer to that JCPW World title.
Yeah, as you said, looking to get closer to that belt championship. Again, very interesting competitor. Possible one to win the match. I have too many picks. I think I have picks on every single one in this match right now. But
This superstar, Shida Rego. Now, I love this. This guy has probably one of the most devastating kicks. No, but he doesn't. They're not super kicks. They're enziguris. But he has so many different variations of it. And we were looking for what we were looking for. We were looking for a dragon with enziguri, which is, let me say, it's something very special to watch. It's a low end enziguri kick, but the connection behind it and the width and how we get the kick from, it's innovative. Let's just say that.
sounds very interesting, as I said, and hopefully we get to see that later on in this match.
Fingers crossed we get to see that move. And also talking about Sebastian Boulay, you know, he's the king of moonsaults. He is Mr. Moonsault, as you could tell. But again, his finisher, a thing of beauty. And this guy defies gravity. He is a double rotation moonsault. Now, for those who watch WWE, Ricochet hit one of them off the top of a steel cage, so he had that extra, but Boulay is able to get enough rotation off the top rope.
Yeah, it's amazing to see any time you see a double rotation moonsault.
We're going to see a double rotation moonsault off the ladder. That would be
Hopefully you get to see it here tonight.
Your next again, it's our final competitor in this match tonight. This is Brad Steens, and I'll be straight up. You probably will get copyright present to this track.
That's fine, isn't it?
From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in.
Now, Brad Steens. Ring announcer, we've got to get the names right. Brad Steens, as you can see it on his shirt, spear out of nowhere.
Well, I hope I'm going to see a spear out of there.
Well, exactly. But I'll be honest, he is, you know, it's true to the name because he can hit that spear out of nowhere. I've seen matches ended with Brad Scheme. Generally, he had a match against Warfare Champion about 2 weeks ago. Hit and I think Gabriel was going for a running move, spear out of nowhere, almost got the pin. But this is going to be the first all six. I think all 6 men in the ring. Yes, they are. All 6 men in. Yes, they are.
I don't know if you noticed during his entrance there, he told the 2 people on the left-hand side of the ring to move out the way so he could continue his entrance.
Well, here we go. It is a 6-man elimination. Now there's 6 men in the ring, so we'll try our best to keep up with the action.
It's going to be a tough.
It is going to be a tough one to keep up with everything going on here. But we will try our best eliminations on. Well, I think that is Kushida and clothesline to the outside. And that's Kushida and Brad Schemes with Kushida with that beautiful kick to the face there. And then the strength of Boule with a gut wrench side slam.
I have no idea what is going on in this match. I cannot keep up with this. I'm surprised you can.
It is a difficult. It is a lot of action, a lot of things going on in this one, but we will try our best to keep up with it. Hopefully, the eliminations will start coming soon, and we'll be able to get back into that normal match. Obviously, in the ring now, we do have Damien and Joe Rivers. Let's just concentrate on the action that's going on in the ring. I think that'll make it a bit easier for us then, instead of trying to concentrate on stuff on the outside as well.
I don't know. We've got a couple more in the ring as well, man.
Oh, now we've got Boule, Kira, Joe Rivers, and Damien. Look at Damien's going for a submission here. It looks like an armbar. But it is reversed it by Joe Rivers. Nice edge shot from Damien. Got a drop kick, but Joe Rivers managed to push that one out of the way.
Able to move out of the way. Big backslide driver there.
Still no elimination. This is fast and furious on the outside. You see loads of action on the outside as well. Joe Rivers now in control of Damien inside the ring. Goes for this to be our first elimination.
Just a 2 count, maybe not even a 2 count. I don't really know. I didn't see that. I was concentrating on the others on the outside of it.
A lot of action going on, so we're trying our best to keep. Like I said, we will try our best to keep up with this one. All 6 men.
No one in the ring now.
We'll just be quiet then. 6 men out on the ring. Right, Kushida and Brad there. Looks like they're fighting over at the announce table.
I don't know if you saw that, but we just saw a power bomb on the apron as well. Brutal maneuver.
Now in the ring we have Boule and Peter Zakira now in the ring. Mr. Moonsault.
And just that elimination style in this one.
Well, both of them, but not even a 1 count there. All 6 men now back in the ring. Now, it's tough to call the action here. There's so much going on. But you know, in this kind of match, Travis Brown, what is your tactic? Like,
personally, if it was me, I'd probably stick on the outside a little bit, try and dodge and weave. You know, trying to separate myself from the other 5 competitors in the match, just to try.
Exactly. So you save your energy, because at the end of the day, you are going into an Ascension to Gold match. Essentially.
Jesus Christ! Sorry to cut you off.
No. Face first into the turnbuckle there. Peter Zakira.
Into the turnbuckle, into the ropes.
No.
What a maneuver.
Beautiful. Zakira now has Boule on there. It goes an elbow drop there. So that was Akira's submit. That's Akira's signature move there. Boule now has for a beautiful Falcon Arrow there, or Michinoku Driver, sorry. Oh, look at what was in Boule. Akira's elbow?
Oh, turns it into a moonsault. People's moonsault.
Oh,
Yes, we can.
no, I think I can say it. We've got a bleeder.
We have two, believe it or not.
Two
I didn't know
bleeders?
so.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
Boulay just missed it. Blew away for that double moonsault. Broke up the pin. So glad we missed that, but it's okay. You probably see another one at some point in this match. The exploder suplex from Boulay. I know there's a lot of action going on, a lot of superstars in the ring, but you know, have you got anybody taking your eye yet?
Well, as you said, Boulay is a very. It was someone that I would enjoy, and I am enjoying him so far. High flying offense.
Now in the ring. Was a drop. Oh, there's that dragon whip. If you just caught that in the top corner, Kushida hits that beautiful dragon whip kick. Is it going to be enough? First elimination? No.
Only a 2 count. Just able to roll the shoulder up.
No, look at that corkscrew moonsault from Boulay. Wasn't the pin. 2. Damien is getting an absolute hammering in the ring right now.
Only a 2 count.
With the strength of Kushida there. So your money is on Boulay for this one, is it?
In my personal opinion, I've got to go with Boulay just because of the speed and you know, it's going to be an advantage in my opinion.
Boulay going to where he's comfortable.
That top rope.
Oh, I think he just jumps over Akira there. Akira catching.
Just missing whatever he's gone for.
So I think he's trying to jump over the opponent. Akira takes out the knee and then just repeated shots to the turnbuckle face first.
Trying to delete that face of his.
And now Boulay and Akira get there with a knee strike into the. Oh, very Andy Badwell there.
And look at this.
Oh, look at, pump handle neck breaker.
Pump and a neck break there, putting a lot of pressure on the back of their neck.
And now you can see a suplex. And then look at Joe Rivers is looking for a rings of satin.
Perfectly locked in there, cranking on the neck.
Oh, look, this Kushida Northern Lights rolls through with a corkscrew brainbuster. Core strength there from Kushida.
Spinning brainbuster.
There it is. Oh, there's that tornado kick. You see it snap amazing down. Tornado dragon whip to Joe Rivers. On Transylvania bomb there from Damien. So much going on. First elimination 2. No.
First elimination there, but not to be.
That Transylvanian driver there from Damien onto Brad Schemes.
Good DDT.
Kick out after kick out. Boulay looks like he wants to line something up as the point up. Oh, blue thunder bomb there from Boulay. And there's that move again from Akira. That alley-oop face buster.
That face buster. Really putting it.
Are we going to see it again?
Yeah.
Oh, Peter's Akira. You want to say it? I'm going to say it. We've got a bleeder. Akira now.
People's moonsault.
You want to see that? And the German suplex there from Sebastian
Big German. Somewhat of a team up.
That is Damien and Brad Schemes taking on Kushida there. Reversed. Oh, this there is space up there. The dragon whip.
The dragon whip ends up wisely rolling out of the ring.
Boulay in with a spinning Michinoku driver there to Kushida, is it going to be enough? No!
Only a two kind of kips up right afterwards.
What a match in there, what a match it looks in here. Oh, what? Sorry, see that Rivers there, rolls through the dirty deeds, the butterflies. 3!
And our first elimination.
And that is Kushida. Kushida has been eliminated. Oh my god, complete shot there. Flatliner from Akira, but again, Skeens rolls to the outside. Rise move there. Oh, cross. Huge move there from Damien. Crossbody onto Boulay. Saido suplex.
Good suplex there, taking him onto the mat.
Doing that with that beautiful pump handle neck break that he's been using so well. Will kick out, but it's caught with a punch from Damien's combination of strikes. Joe Rivers with a little bit of eat defeat.
Big super kick there as well.
Not enough to keep Boulay down. What's Boulay going to go for you? Oh, he's on the top. What are we going to see it? No! I think he's going for a... Saw Damien get this, went for a drop kick here but missed it. So much action going on here. This was our best power bomb there from Brad Skeens. Wait a minute. Oh, ref, turn around! Skeens has got... Wait. Oh, the referee's just not referee. It's that same referee who's in the cage match, wasn't it?
Probably, I know, but look, he's got submission locked in now. Possibly, realised that the power bomb wasn't enough. This referee screwing this guy over.
I think we got a
cluster of people in that corner.
This referee isn't going to have a job after this one, I think. I've seen now Damien sends Peter Spear to the outside, and then a big punch sends Braskins into the corner. Someone on the corner, they're not sure what's going on. Every hit the floor. Look at this from Boulay with a beautiful air raid crash neck breaker. Big exploder. Boulay is looking good.
Only one elimination, remember.
Oh, Boulay looking for here. Oh! Middle rope cutter. Is that going to be enough? No. Boulay just not enough to keep down. I think that is Damien. It's like
just able to roll the shoulder up.
Boulay's going for something big here. What's this? Pressing over. Oh, what the hell was that?
Oh, massive facebuster. And look, trying to steal the pin.
Oh! Joe Rivers stealing the pin from Boulay there.
Maybe a wise decision, but Boulay did not break it up because obviously this is elimination. That's our second elimination now.
So we've lost Kushida and we have lost Damien. Your favourite's still in. I see now Akira has Joe Rivers in the corner.
There's attention to Boulay.
Kick the Boulay, reverse that. Kick to the midsection. We'll go for it again.
Straight into the cover this time. I think he might have had his foot under the rope. I'm not really sure.
I don't know where this foot is. I don't think any rope breaks in this one. The referee got that wrong.
Again, another mistake with this referee.
This referee has a lot of explaining to do. I see Joey, and a combination of strikes there, finished up with a huge Superman punch. And then locked in, and God, this has again, maybe losing the grip there. Boulay, forearms to the face. So much action going on in this show. We're trying our best. A standing moonsault from Mr. Moonsault himself. Dirty Deeds goes and pins. 1, 2, 3.
Another elimination. I believe he's eliminated everyone so far.
Joe Rivers is on an absolute. He's eliminated everyone so far. Stole the 1 pin though. But again, it's his elimination.
He's still got that elimination.
Got it. Joe Rivers is stomping there. So I think we have left now. This is Sebastian Boulay, Joe Rivers, and I think Peters Akira is on the outside.
3 men eliminated, 3 men left. Oh!
Shooting star press.
Oh, I'm looking for that Dragon Sleeper, I believe. Possible.
Gradually wearing Boulay down. And look, Akira not breaking it up. Wise decision. Is it going to be
this is
enough?
elimination.
Just not enough. Boulay shifts his hips and is able to get the over pin, but I think he let go of it too early. As you see Akira now with Rivers. How are we doing, Travis? We good?
We good, we are good, but this action is just so intense that I just want to keep watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, Travis is now a fan, he's not a commentator.
So, apologies.
So there's the arm breaker there from Joe Rivers. I mean, this whole pay-per-view, and this is our final match. I mean, your first real experience of JCPW, and hopefully we might see you back here at some point.
Oh, that big alley-up face buster as well in the ropes.
Into the ropes.
Catching up in the ropes.
Oh, that looked dangerous. That whiplash effect going to have as well on the neck.
Exactly. And you've got to think that they're going to have a TLC match after this, I believe. And
yes, an Ascension to Gold match, which essentially is.
That is going to take a lot out of them.
This spikes it with us. Do you want to do it or should I do it? We've got another bleeder.
Every man in this match, I believe, was busted open. All 3 men in the ring are busted open at the moment.
And we still haven't got to the main TLC where the weapons get involved.
Look at this.
Surfboard stretch, the elevated surfboard stretch there from Peter Akira going for that submission.
Romero special, a lot of surfboard stretch, as you said, whatever you want to call it. Very effective.
Boulay looks out on his feet.
After that submission, I wouldn't be surprised. But welcome to Chicago, motherfucker.
There it is. Beautifully, Akira going to the middle rope. Former champion's going to want to get gold around his waist, so he's definitely looking to win this one. Oh, was that complete? I think that was a complete shot from the middle.
Spinning complete shot off the middle rope, but Boulay able to roll that shoulder up, able to kick out just in time before the ref could get his hand down to a free.
Oh, look at
oh!
Penalty
I don't know how wise that was, but a PK. Oh, and a super kick.
Joe Rivers looks pissed.
I don't know how wise it was to break up that submission though, but staying on the offense.
Definitely it is Boulay with weight that it has in a suplex, but I think maybe a little bit of a cheap shot there from Peter Akira getting his revenge back.
I'm looking for that draping DDT off the ropes. Again, targeting the wound in the head.
Definitely he's gonna widen that cut on the top of his head.
Oh, and it possibly again, maybe?
Yeah, he's looking for a second one or a second DDT.
Big draping DDT, Randy Orton, eat your heart.
Oh, Joe Rivers is kicking out to that one. I mean, 2 DDT straight in the head. Nice to get his feet and looks like he sends Peter Akira. No, he doesn't. He's here with a reversal. into the tie. But there's the strength of Joe Rivers. Just shoves
You notice Boulay on the outside as well, kind of taking his time here, taking the time on the outside to rest up, you know, get some breath back, I guess.
You see needs to face has him up with a TKO. Is that going to be enough? Is this going to eliminate Akira? We are down to the final two. It is Boulay versus Rivers. Now this is a TLC match. The ladders, tables, ladders and chairs are now involved. And here we go. This is it. This is the last half of this match. Travis, how are we feeling?
As I said, this has been entertaining from the beginning, so let's hope it's going to be even more entertaining now. Oh! Went for that big clothesline, but able to absorb the hit, not going down.
Joe, but I gotta be honest, I'm gonna go on the back end. I got my money on Rivers. Oh, captures him. Looks like he's gonna bring in that ladder, but I think Joe Rivers able to throw that ladder into Boulay, taking out the opponent. But Boulay gets the same table. You want to bring a table in, we'll bring it into.
You can see both these men. Oh, and again went for that forearm strike, shoved onto the left.
Match here in JCPW for now, because I'm sure they'll have it back. It's on! Drop kicked him to the table. How about we let you be the killer commentator and I'll be the wrestler for this one?
Oh, that's up to you. I mean, this match is going to be extreme. It's going to be everything that you expect it to be. We saw in the last TLC match for the HardCore title, like everything was thrown out on the line there. You saw a new HardCore champion at the end of that tournament with a surprise victory in my eyes. So this match, you gotta think it's gonna be anything. Go.
Definitely is. These are those like strikes that is raining down the strikes there onto the opponent. Joe Rivers
targeting that head again, which is, I believe, previously busted open. I think he might have been able to get it slightly patched up, but
no, I think he's less cut up than Joe Rivers. You get a chance to see his top Joe Rivers' head. He is a bloody mess.
Again, you've got to think that they're going to throw it all out on the line here, as and they've already been doing that in the six-man match.
Exactly. I think chair shot. Look at these repeated chair shots from Joe Rivers.
This is all legal in a TLC contest.
It's encouraged. Super kick.
Does not matter in this match. There are no rules, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, stating the obvious. Some people don't know how these TLC work.
Exploder on the outside.
I think he might have caught that chair as well on that exploder.
Bringing the chair. Boulay bringing it in the chair. Oh, Boulay's going to the top.
What is this? Big mistake there, getting caught with a forearm from the top rope. Elbow, I don't really know, I couldn't really see very well, but big maneuver.
And Joe Rivers, that was huge. What's Boulay? Why is Boulay?
Boulay just kind of.
That's innovative, awesome. Joe Rivers holding on.
What's he doing? Big spear from the hanging title.
This just got good.
Mamma mia.
Joe Rivers able to, I think it took a bit of both of them, because Joe Rivers just drives him, forearm drives him face first, like a ladder face first. Oh, look at the state of Joe Rivers. What the hell was that? Springboard's in there. Oh, look at that! Beautiful, best moonsault ever. Boulay looking to end this with now. Gonna go for that big move again. There is that beautiful pump handle face buster. Travis, if he's still there, is that gonna be enough for this one?
Bobby!
Travis. So it's about Travis. I'll sort this out for you. Oh, what's Boulay? Oh, we've seen Crimson do this earlier. Oh, it has. Boulay is going for a double rotation. Oh, moon stomp! The moon stomp into the double foot stomp there on that steel chair.
Just managed to catch that, and oh my god, what a maneuver!
Beautiful. The brutality we're seeing from the superstars here. I mean, we've seen Crimson do that, we've seen Fraga do that, and now Sebastian Boulay.
Quite evidently want to win here, you know, want to get that title shot. He's going to throw it all on the line along with with his opponent.
But that was that you saw Boulay throw off the ladder. Is that going to be enough? But on, Boulay just managed to get onto there before Rivers is able to pull down that briefcase.
You can see slowly climbing to the top now. Very slow indeed from what we've seen before.
Oh yes, Boulay now just drives. Reversal, this is dangerous.
Very dangerous indeed. Both men teetering. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, throws it. Oh, Boulay just got to stretch up. Wait a minute, what else Boulay doing?
Oh, whoa.
Huge Sebastian Boulay throwing wherever that word is to the wind. I couldn't think what it was.
To the wind.
That's the one. Caution to the wind. I couldn't get the word out. But Boulay takes. Oh, what's Boulay doing? Put the ladder down.
Possibly looking to inflict more damage, but we saw that earlier, and it didn't go.
Oh, he's gonna go for that Miller rope cutter, maybe.
Saw that hesitation with Gabriel earlier, and didn't throw him up. He didn't do very well after.
Exactly, but honestly, Enziguri there. Sebastian Boulay picking up the speed now, picking up the pace.
Putting it into his type of match, his speed, his wheelhouse.
Shot DDT onto the hardest part of the ring.
As I said before, where all the metal meets, all the wood meets, hardest part of the ring.
And is driving down Joe Rivers with that. Why is he sitting at the table? Boulay's got something planned.
Moving where he's positioned it.
Now throws it back into the ring.
This match has been unreal.
Northern Lights. Boulay now setting a lap against that table. Driving it into the opponent, setting her up.
I think that Northern Light suplex as well slightly caught the back of the head off the table.
I see now Rivers reversals. Oh, jawbreaker there from Boulay. Table's gone! Back of his leg hits the table.
Not breaking it though, just one of the legs giving way.
I am the table. That's going to be in that one. There we go, Matthew, if you want that one. Botchamania. But here we have it. Oh, super kick. For a torture rack neck breaker. Was that on the chair?
Yeah, I think he hit that chair as well, but
look at Boulay kips up and hits the was the German close to that table.
just launched to the outside of the ring. Smart strategy again.
Right, Lewis climbing to the top of that ladder. Is that going to be enough? Is he going to be able to get hold of that briefcase? He is done. I think we got ourselves a new Ascension to Gold Briefcase winner. Another win for Fatality.
What a match up here, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, my pick not picking up the win, but hey, what an amazing match that I've just witnessed.
Unbelievable match. Congratulations to Joe Rivers there. That is the moment. He is one step closer to a championship match here. But as you can see, just look at the blood on Joe Rivers' face.
The amount that took out of him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Ascension to Gold. Travis, thank you very, very much for coming to join me today. Hopefully we will see
for having me.
Anytime, my friend. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be back to normal programming very soon. But from myself and Travis, we'll see you all very, very soon. Good night.